Right, so give me 5 minutes, maybe more, maybe less. We'll see how long I keep talking for. And I'll try to convince you to watch Bleach. Because I'm gonna be real, up until very recently, I was a Bleach virgin. My dick was a stranger to the sensation of Bleach's coochie. I've already used that joke before, but I just think it's a really good one. But yeah, I ended up watching the whole anime on this YouTube channel and showing y'all my thoughts and reactions in real time as I went through it all. And I think I can give a pretty concise and compelling argument as to why you should watch it, without spoilers too, because I know y'all hate when I accidentally spoil stuff. It's funny because my Bleach journey was actually a very strange one. I got roasted by the community on max heat for daring to say one simple sentence: style over substance. It's definitely like a style over substance show, but I like that. There's nothing wrong with that. That's how I described Bleach, and if you're a random person that just clicked this video not knowing what Bleach is or what it's about, that alone honestly should be enough to convince you. Bleach is a cool anime. You should watch it. That's it. That's the argument. But here's the thing, a lot of the people who watch this channel and who are part of the anime community at large have heard of Bleach already, right? And they also probably have heard all the criticism against it. I mean, I was one of those people before I started watching the show for myself. I remember when Bleach first came out in Shonen Jump and I said, looks cool. Maybe I'll read it eventually. Cut to 25 years later and here we are. You better believe I heard a lot of negative things about Bleach just through the osmosis of being in the anime community. If I had listened to any of those things and not watched the show, I would have missed out on experiencing my now favorite anime character of all time, Don Kanji. Just look at that face. I can't think of a better reason to watch Bleach than this. From what I've personally seen, the main criticisms of Bleach that keep new watchers from getting into the anime are: 1, the poor pacing of the anime. Not even talking about filler, just the general sluggishness of the main arcs. 2, baffling writing decisions. People have said that the mangaka Tite Kubo will introduce an incredibly interesting and unique concept just to throw it all away and forget about it in the next arc. And number 3, the characters. Specifically, a lot of people complain that certain Bleach characters get more shine than others, and characters that are interesting will get shafted in ways that don't really make sense story-wise. And to be honest, as someone who's now experienced Bleach, all of that is pretty true. But wait, here's the argument, because now I've riled up the Bleach fans along with the non-Bleach fans who are on the fence about watching the show. Because I think the appeal of Bleach lies beyond its critiques. Because every piece of art has its faults. It's only a question if the art is able to rise above its shortcomings or be defined by them. In my eyes, the reason Bleach is good and worth watching is unironically because of what I said earlier. Bleach is cool as fuck. It really doesn't need to get more complicated than that. Style over substance, remember? But Bleach fans get a little upset when I say that. They'll tell me about how the criticisms against the show are nitpicks, and they'll tell me that Bleach does have substance. You know, they'll say, look at all the hidden depth and the symbolism of the show, you're missing all of that. Oh, Damian, did you know that Penn State University published an essay about Bleach? There's the substance for you. And look, all of those things are good and they're completely fine reasons to enjoy Bleach. But my point is, in the same way that the appeal of Bleach lies beyond the critique of the haters, for me personally, the appeal of Bleach also lies beyond what the fan base praises it for. Because me saying that Bleach is style over substance isn't me saying that Bleach doesn't have substance. I'm just saying I value the style a lot more. And again, that's a personal opinion, sure, but it's the crux of the argument I'm making. Because a lot of people will dismiss a show whose style is its main appeal and they'll say it's shallow or superficial, when that's not always the case. I'll say it again. Bleach is cool as fuck. Everything about it is cool. The Shinigami are cool, the villains are cool, the music is cool, the big anime titties are cool. Are people too uptight to like cool things anymore? Can't something just be cool as hell without any further justification needed? And again, I'm not saying Bleach doesn't have anything more than that, because it obviously does. I'm just saying that's not what makes it special in my opinion. You should watch Bleach if you want a show that makes you sit staring at your screen thinking, damn, how did someone come up with all of this? And then once you get over how cool and exciting it is, then you can delve deeper into the substance and go read all the goofy fan analysis on Reddit or whatever. But the point is, you don't need to do that to appreciate what a special show Bleach is. I mean, there's a reason so many modern beloved anime owe their inspiration to this show. But if you really want a better reason to watch Bleach than it's cool, here's one for you. One of the characters in the show has a burger phone. Like her flip phone is like a burger or a sandwich thing. I don't know. That convinced me that the show was good.